This is the COMA Girl Daily Podcast, written by Stephanie Bond.
September 8th, Thursday. COMA Girl, what's going on? Roberta floated into the room on a coconut-scented breeze and fell into the chair next to my bed. I mean it. What's going on? Your sister showed up at the apartment this morning and asked if we could have a chat. Sydney? Where is this going? I don't have to tell you. After she accused me of being a thief when all I did was borrow your Chloe purse, I wasn't too keen on chatting. But since she brought breakfast from the Flying Biscuit as a peace offering, I let her in. French toast is a weakness. Roberta has lots of weaknesses. Anyway, she said she's going on that television show, The Doctors, to talk about your coma, and she needed some recent photos of you. I think it's strange that your own sister doesn't have photos of you, but now that I think about it, maybe it was a ploy to get in the apartment and look around. The sound of a bag ripping rent the air. I brought us a cinnamon coffee cake to split. Does that sound good? Indeed, it does. So, like I was saying, she said through a full mouth, your sis walked around the apartment looking at pictures of you in frames. I let her take some of them, and I gave her some pictures from my phone because I want you to look good on TV, you know? Don't worry, I didn't show her the ones where we drank too much sangria and drew mustaches on each other with Sharpies. She laughed. Do you remember how long it took for those to wear off? I remember. I'd resorted to wearing Band-Aids over mine until the permanent marker grew off. She took the one of us singing karaoke, and she didn't know you could sing. I told her you were a hit that night, that people kept asking you to come back up and do another song. Girl, you missed your calling. Should have tried out for American Idol. Roberta is being kind, but I do enjoy singing. Funny how reciting a poem in front of class left my knees knocking with stage fright, but put a microphone in my hand and get out of my way. But looks like you're going to make it on TV after all. The Doctors is a big honking deal. I'll bet you get so much fan mail, the super will have to move our mail to a separate box all on its own. He's still complaining, but I've been dropping off day-old cookies from the bakery, and the last time he brought the mail by, I answered the door in my bra, and that seemed to grease his wheels. I'll just bet. Your sister asked me if you had any family photos, but I don't remember seeing any. Because they were scarce. Apparently, Sydney hadn't been able to find any at home either. Roberta took another big bite of cake and kept right on talking. And she asked me all kinds of questions about if you dated and who you dated and if you were seeing anyone special. I told her no, that you'd met up with a few guys online, but it hadn't amounted to anything. I didn't mention Duncan because the two of you were never really an item, and besides, he's getting married. Good girl. Get this. She asked if anything was going on between you and Mr. Palmer. That made me belly laugh. And she asked me if you'd hooked up with anyone right before the accident. Nobody came to mind, but I asked her why. She said your parents just wanted to make sure they had contacted all the people who were important in your life. It sounds plausible. She asked for your mail, said they were going to post some of the letters on your Facebook page, so I thought it was okay to give her the ones I'd already opened and read to you. Things got a little touchy when she asked me if anyone had sent cash. I told her I was keeping it in an envelope for you in the freezer. I thought she'd make a fuss, but she just said thanks for being such a good friend and promised to bring me back an autographed picture of that yummy popsicle Dr. Travis from the show. I mean, honestly, what doctor looks like that? I'm glad Sydney was cordial to Roberta. She licked her fingers. Oh, And Marco is back, and guess what? He bought a new big screen TV for the living room. You're gonna love it. It's humongous, one of those curved models. He has a new job and he's making great money. He filed the divorce papers, so we're good. He's even been talking about us getting married, having a family of our own. I've never thought about having a baby before, have you? I want to belly laugh.
Hi, this is Stephanie Bond, author of the COMA Girl Daily podcast. Every year, I launch a new daily serial like COMA Girl on my website for readers to enjoy. Members of my serials Facebook group are the first to learn about the newest serial, so please join the group for lively discussion and insider information. The link is in the show notes. And come back tomorrow for another episode of COMA Girl.